Our FFA Chapter Tribute is brought to you by Geringoff. Check out the new XFR 50 Draper with 3 times more flexibility than the closest competitor at Geringoff.com. Geringoff, proudly built in the American heartland. This week, we're getting to know the FFA president for Nebraska State FFA. It's Jake Rezac for the upcoming school year. And Jake, thanks for joining us.
Yes, absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about your background. Did you grow up on a farm or a ranch there in Nebraska?
Yes, I've grown up on a farm. I've been working on the farm since I was probably 6 years old. Jumped in a tractor when I was about 10 and never really had any doubts about what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, for sure.
So FFA was an easy fit, Jake, but what made you want to serve in leadership for the FFA?
Yeah, I would say just back home, my chapter, when I started to get involved in it, in my sophomore year, I ran for the officer position, and there's only 7 of us that ran, so all of us got one, which is pretty nice. But that really just kind of jump-started me, and I got to look into like what FFA really is about, and that just grew my love for it. And then once my senior year rolled around, I was the president of my chapter, and I loved that leadership role. And my advisor asked me, what do you think about trying out for state office? And I was like, oh, well, yeah, I'll try out for it. Like, see what happens. I mean, it'll be cool to try out. And then I ended up getting it. So that was great. But it's really just comes down to getting involved at a young age and realizing that this is what it's all about. And then just growing my love for it.
Growing that love, of course, is important. You'll spend this next year supervising the Nebraska State FFA, and then your future plans, Jake, do you hope to stay on the farm?
Yeah, so for my future plans, I'd love to stay on the farm for the rest of my life. I know that the way that farming is going, and I think everyone can kind of see it. I would also like to start a business of some sort. I don't know what that'll be yet, but something that I can do on the side too to support what I'm doing on the farm.
Fantastic. Jake Rezac, thank you so much for talking with us this week.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much.